So it's back to Mississippi Acres today with a really fun loadout consisting of the 303, the 243, and... Sorry, hold on. From Doc, no scopes allowed in this season? Alright, what is often considered one of the toughest maps to hunt with no scopes? What could possibly go wrong? This is going to be truly difficult, and if we manage to get anything decent today, it'll be a roaring success. This map is tough to hunt with scopes, and it's so thick. Like, just getting a shot off with open sights is a challenge in and of itself. I think we managed to get that gray fox. He's a level 7 and he was 5 to 6. We definitely did not get a vital though. He had stopped there for a second. Did we get the follow-up? I think we may have. I didn't see him come out of there, and I do see hunting pressure, so it took a little bit of help from the fox, but we managed to get that shot down. And if Doc says no scopes, we're going to go with no scopes. I've unequipped all of them, so it doesn't matter what we find, potential diamonds, rares, anything. We have no choice but to take it with open sights. First shot was not even close, which is not encouraging. Second shot, we got really lucky, and we managed a gold gray fox as our very first kill. Now, gators are one thing. If they attack us, sure, we could probably get some gators, but other stuff on this map, that scared me. I think that might be a little bit more of a challenge unless they stand there. Didn't even get that shot. That was embarrassing. Okay, I thought I picked guns that actually have decent open sights. I think I know why he was standing there. That took a really long time to claim. Hopefully we're gonna be okay here, but... Alright, that did a thing. Add some additional challenge, I suppose. So I think, quite clearly, the biggest obstacle we're gonna face in this hunt is just not spooking stuff. So we're trying to make the most of these meadows down here in the southeast. As opposed to like the crop fields and the rest of the map that kind of obscure everything, we can actually spot things from a distance and get into a decent range. So I said earlier, I brought weapons that I perceive to have good open sights that maybe could add a little bit of range. And that worked a little bit better than trying to brain shot that wild hog earlier that we completely whiffed on. So I think the 303 will be a decent choice. We saw the 243 can work, though on a moving gray fox at whatever that was, 70 meters, not the easiest thing. Unable to... What? Alright, good thing that didn't happen on a diamond. I wonder, can we hit this? Because that's concerning. I kind of think that was an artifact of that wild hog. We hit her, so she'll go down. We can make sure that we're okay here. I'm pretty sure something happened when we harvested the hog. Someone was disconnecting. I'm not really sure, but whatever came up there on screen, I think that carried over to that harvest screen. I'm pretty sure we're going to be okay, but we better check before we find something good and somehow get it with open sights. So, moment of truth, are we good to stay here? Oh, I don't think we are. So, like, okay, I could tax that. That actually made that go away? I don't know, like, it's been such a pain to connect to multiplayer servers today. I think we're going to try to stay here, but I don't love that. Now, there's an actual decent buck, and he's alarmed. Got a turkey warning calling as well, but fairly confident we can get him 0 for 75. I would have thought he would drop if it was double lung. He's going down, though. I am entirely unsure where we hit that. I'm still, like, really wanting to make sure we're actually going to be okay on this server. Curious to see, like, now that we made that go away by hitting tax on the one, is that going to fix it for the rest of them? Get a little bonus gobbler as we go through as well. I think that's the actually first gobbler that we got. And I saw the blood too on the buck. It was not vital blood. Okay, I think we fixed whatever was going on there. I do believe it was a carryover from the wild hog like I talked about. And I made sure too, like, I can see on the map, everybody's moving around, like we don't have an issue connecting to the server or seeing any of that. So I'm not sure what all that was actually about, but I think we're okay. As far as the buck, I wonder if he started to flee right when we shot, because I'm thinking it was vertebrae. It was, but now he didn't start to flee. Just shot way too high. That's going to be something to pay attention to, because I know we aimed high, because we were 0 for 75, but apparently we just didn't need to. Ooh. Holy, okay, Did we get that? I sure hope we did. We got Vital Blood, a level 3 piebald gator. Just came running right by us. If you thought it was illegal to not use scopes today, you gotta see how illegal it is to not run up a unchecked river. The first gator we saw is a rare. Kinda wish it would have been one of those males. But it just came running. Oh, no way. This isn't real. There's a huge level 9 down there. Okay, let's get our rare. This is what I was more scared of. Like, one running out in front of us, I said it earlier, that's not a big deal. We can make that shot. I don't know how we're going to manage to go and get that level 9. We missed bad on the first shot, too. Double lung the second time. Pretty darn cool. And we'll definitely tax that for the second lodge. We've got a number of, like, smaller rare gators in there. I don't know if we have this piebald pattern. Look at the eyes on that. Oh, I think the shut on that, that might be partially why it looks crazy. But still a pretty cool looking gator. And our first no sights trophy, but there may be a way better one about, what, 300 meters that way, wherever it was. That's the 5. There's the 9 there. So here's the thing. For one, the wind sucks, so that's not good. There's gonna have to be a balance between how close we get and still being able to spot it. The closer we get, the more vegetation renders in, the tougher that is. But of course, the shot is in theory easier when we get, say, inside of 75 meters. I don't know how we're gonna pull this off. I don't love our odds of just hoping it runs by us. Pretty much anything over here runs that way. So we're gonna try to get in the range. I'm gonna mark exactly where it is, so we're a little more dead on. And we're gonna go and see if we can take down a legendary gator with the 303 open sights. I don't know for sure, but if this brush will hide us, I think we're gonna be into a decent spot. That marker's a little bit beyond it. It's probably in the area of 70, but if we can crouch up and just take our time with the shot as opposed to potentially alerting him, I think that really is gonna be the move, even if it's a little further than we want. So do we get camouflage from this brush? We do. So we can crouch up, we're completely hidden. He's actually, like I said, a little closer. He's right there. Okay, we gotta find a hole, like, between those trees. Oh boy. So, I don't think that's gonna work. Because the rangefinder's saying 27, I think the tree hitboxes are gonna be in the way. So does it hide us all the way over onto this side? Not as much. Yeah, he knows we're here, so we better try to get this. We can spot him with these sights. I'm gonna save this shot and actually run towards him. If he starts to go down, we're good. But I want to save this. Okay, we got him. There's no need to take the second shot. We have him through the lungs for sure. That's one of the best estimates I've ever seen on an American alligator. Up to 561. 530 is the max. He ain't even gonna make it to the water. It's still possible he trolls. 492 is the requirement. So it's not a guarantee, but like I said, just an insane estimate. And sneaking up, sorta taking our time, I think worked out. So what do we have? 2 gators in a row, potential trophies. This guy's a solid diamond. 505, double lunged him. We were still too high though. Like, it got him, but we were pushing, shooting right over top of the lungs. That's why I saved that second shot. If he wasn't going down quickly, we maybe could have tried to clutch it up as opposed to just launching a shot real quick before he takes off. Let's tax that. Only ends up being 750 session score because 303 is kind of underpowered for them. That was insane, and you see exactly why it's illegal to not go and check an unchecked river. 2 insane gator trophies here, basically side by side, a couple hundred meters apart, and this worked out perfect because it's just about gray fox string time. What I wanted to do was go and check these lakes up here and maybe do some gator and fox hunting simultaneously while the foxes are at least trying to drink. They're probably going to get spooked by the gators, but that was going to be my plan. We'll go up here a little bit further. It's typically like around this outpost where most of the gators are, like between here and there, and then we'll jump up to the northeast. This is gonna be difficult. I decided that in reality, if we want a chance at redemption on Gray Fox, we should just go where there's no gators. But even at that, and he's alert now, I can't see anything. That hit him anyway, so, I mean, I guess we'll take that. I really wanted to get, like, one decent shot, since the first shot on the one that we got, we whiffed it, and then he just stopped and gave us a free kind of do-over. But I don't think we managed that at all. At least it is going to bring him down. Apparently, gray foxes with open sights here in Mississippi, not the easiest thing, but given the fact that it is dark, I think that's probably going to be our last kill. We're going to check the disturb veg here, not a rare. And that guy did go down. I wonder where we hit him. Now, he was evidently a red fur type, so that's at least kind of cool. Little uncommon fox there, hit him way too low. I mean, like, not even close. What did that actually impact? Like the side of his leg or something, I guess? I don't know how that worked. The good thing is the 303 ended up being a roaring success. The 243? I mean, it came down to luck that we even made one decent shot with it, but I do think on that note, we're going to head back to the Trophy Lodge with our legally taken with open sights Trophy Gators. So both of those are going to end up being second lodge editions, but that is more than fine, because there's a ton of these smaller plaques all throughout this lodge that we don't have filled. So in this case, we're going to go opposite sides of the piebald sandbar for now. And looking through the lodge, I think this is a piebald pattern that we don't have. In the past, like anytime we've gotten a rare female gator or silver males, they've been kind of just placed on all these different spots. But everything we have here is a different pattern than that one we just added today. So that was pretty cool, and no scopes allowed on Mississippi ends up being a little bit of a hurdle, at least for smaller species. But as for gators, the 303 open sights ended up being a really good choice. So anyway, that is going to do it for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.